What is up, guys? Welcome to yet another episode of Kicking It with Manny. Today, I am super stoked because I have my gym buddy. I have Malcolm with me here today, and we are talking about how to improve strength in the gym. So, guys, if you're hitting the gym, you're working out, but you're not really gaining the strength that you want, or you don't have the strength and you want to be able to improve that, today's conversation is going to be about this. Before Malcolm introduces himself, if you're new here, subscribe, hit the like button, drop a comment below if this brings some value to you. And let's dive into today's episode. All right, my man. Okay, so it's good to have you. It's a pleasure to be able to have you on this here, and I'm really excited.
Appreciate it, brother.
So tell our guests a little bit about you, what you do, what you enjoy for fun, and let's dive into the conversation.
So first off, I'm Malcolm. Go follow me on Instagram. It's _Malc, ITS_Malc. So first off, I've been doing this fitness thing 8 years since I got out the Army. Not necessarily since I got right out, but what kind of got me on my journey was I was trying to go pro for football, and I have been partying and everything, and I kind of looked at my body, funny story, I was eating food and the crumbs was just sitting on my stomach, and I was like, well, I need to get in the gym. So that got me in the gym. So then, being a veteran, I also found solitude and peace and comfort with just being able to let out aggression and stuff like that from being depressed and stuff like that over time. So I did that. Now I'm in school for exercise science. I'm in my senior year, about to graduate. So now I want to coach football on the college level. And as far as when it comes to strength, man, I just want to be able to inspire people to man, you can be as strong as possible without being big. Everybody think you got to be big and lift heavy weights, and that's not true. That's my whole purpose of this.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Solid, straightforward, straight to the point. That's exciting. So yeah, that's one of the biggest things that I feel like a lot of people, when it comes to strength, they struggle. There are habits that you have to create. What people don't understand is that if you want to have the strength when you're lifting, you have to build the habit before you even get into the gym.
Right.
And with you, what are some habits that you feel like, it could be 2 or 3, it could be a couple. What are some habits that you feel like newbies can build or can develop before they even get into the gym to lift, to have that strength?
Man, and we're not even going to classify it as newbies because it's never too late to learn something new or make yourself better, right? So I guess if I'm going to give you 5 habits, number 1 is sleep. That's number 1. Number 2 is diet. Number 3 is discipline. And I might even put discipline at number 1 because that's without discipline, there's nothing. Mm-hmm. Number 4 is do what you can do, and I'll break that down later. And then number 5 is just be yourself when you're doing it. Have fun with it, you know what I'm saying? That's what I look at it. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, totally. And I couldn't agree more with the discipline aspect of it. I speak a lot about discipline, and I talk to a lot of people about the aspect of being disciplined, because discipline applies in so many different ways, so many different fashions. But the biggest part of the discipline, especially if you are building strength in the gym, is basically how you operate on a daily basis. Like you said, your sleep is very important, how much water you're drinking, how much things you're putting in your body, healthy things that you put in your body to be able to build that consistent discipline routine. Because if you eat shitty food the night before and you want to...
If you eat... Look, man. I just stopped doing this, okay? I just stopped doing this. Told you I've been in this shit for 80 years now.
Oh, yeah.
And, man, my homeboy will attest, he said he remembered, it'd be Subway. What are you eating now? Chick-fil-A. Cane's. In a day. In a day. And then I'm still meal prepping my dinners at night. But it's changing it just 1 month of stopping that. Mm-hmm. My whole body just changed. The way I felt just changed. So, man, you right, bro. Eating shitty will get shitty results.
Right, exactly. And that's the discipline aspect of it. And I feel like a lot of the times when we talk about the discipline, people don't understand what the discipline is, and they feel like discipline is to be strict. You can still be strict if you want to, if that's what works best, but I feel like the discipline aspect of it is so much more of doing what you know you gotta do.
For sure.
Knowing
for
that,
sure.
hey, if I'm gonna be early in the gym tomorrow morning, I need to go to sleep at this specific time, or I need to eat this specific food, wait a little bit, go to sleep, wake up around the same time. Having that solid routine to really develop and allow your body to feel good when you hit the gym. And it is hard for a lot of people, especially when it's winter. Winter month is like the hardest month because it's so cold out. Nobody wants to do it.
Right.
But the discipline is just, you gotta do it regardless, because a lot of people say the weights are gonna be waiting on you.
They gonna be there all day, bro. They ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going nowhere. You might as well get up, right?
Yep.
It's like the Steve Harvey real audio I heard on Instagram. Hey, why are you still asleep? It's already 8 o'clock on the East Coast, right? It's already, the stock market is already open, right? We 2 hours behind. So like, if we 2 hours behind and shit already happening on the East Coast, then we need to get our ass up.
Right.
So we can be on the same time. Like, I got friends in Texas who be up at 3 a.m. Am I gonna be up at 2 a.m.? Hell the fuck no. But I'm gonna be up at 4.
Right.
I'm gonna be up at 4. I feel like when I don't wake up at 4, I feel like I'm missing a part of my day. I feel like my reels on Instagram are gonna drop later. You know what I'm saying? It don't feel right. Even being at the gym at that like 9, anything after 4, you know what I'm saying? It's not like anything after 5 is not ideal to me. It's like this is weird. Like now that I've been doing it for so much, but like the weights ain't going nowhere, man. You might as well just get up.
Yep.
Sleep ain't going nowhere.
It's so obvious, but it's just so hard for a lot of people, because that discipline aspect is really what, if you really want to build the strength that you need to be able to lift heavier or tone or build or be a stronger person in the gym, that discipline is a key factor. You got to do it when you don't feel like it. You got to go to sleep at a certain time so that your body can be rest enough, so that you can recover enough. And then once you hit the gym in the morning, you can be well ready to go hit the weight or whatever your fitness routine is. And so what is do you think that in your with your experience, do you think supplements helps with being able to improve your strength in the gym?
Oh, for sure. I'm a big fan of creatine now. Okay, I'm just name drop my brand. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they'll see this, maybe they won't. But Creagon from New Authority, look, that one is top line. All right. I like to give brands away and like talk to people about brands that I actually use, right? And I've used a lot of supplements, especially when it comes to pre-workouts. So another one that I've also started to take is this one called YOLO from this company called Hype Subs. And I like it because I've gotten away as I've been doing this. Like my pre-workouts have gone more from the super high caffeine to where you're starting to crash at the end to something that's like a little less, but more focused and more pumped, right? But as far as like supplementation for strength, of course. And the reason I'm a big fan of creatine is like we naturally make creatine in our bodies, but we don't make enough creatine to do what we trying to do as far as gym and get gains and performance, right? So you go get creatine, and that adds that extra stuff, that extra oomph to the creatine that we already have.
Right.
Now, when people ask me like, how do I do it? How did I get so much weight from creatine? A lot of it for me was drinking water. Like, well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I smoke. I get high, right? I smoke weed.
Right.
So I gotta drink a lot of water because I will be damned if I'm dehydrated. So I drink I'm like in the gym. I might drink 3 to 4 of my 48, like my big ass hydro flask. That's a big ass hydro flask. So you think 4 to 5 of them in the morning, and you already had 1.5 gallons of water. So the creatine is pulling the water from your body into your cells to make you bigger. So like you think the more water you have, you're gonna gain weight. Right. And then as far as other supplements, fish oil, glucosamine, if you're trying to lose weight, a good thermogenic, that helps. A lot of that stuff is good for like recovery of the body. Protein, like if you're not getting enough protein, that's good for just having extra protein in your body. If you can't gain weight, they have super mass gainers. So I'm a huge fan of supplementation for building muscle and strength.
Yeah. That's, and I to just piggyback on what you just said with the creatine. I'm on that same direction with that, because a lot of the times, like you said, most of our bodies are not able to develop the amounts that we need to maintain strength, to maintain growth, to maintain size. So at the end of the day, anything that you feel like aligns best with your body,
Right.
that makes your body feel better and not makes you go crazy. Because a lot of people take creatine. Because for me, my system is a little different because I've really understood my body enough that if I take creatine, dude, I'll be in the gym for hours, man. My energy will go to the next because I'm just wired in the sense that if I start lifting and I'm zoned in with my music, I already have the built up strength and motivation to keep
Right.
going. But I feel like it's very important for people to kind of understand what works best for them. If
Do
it
you
works
take
with
pre-
your body, I only drink coffee. That's how that's the thing with me.
Let them know that's natural.
Yeah, and that's it. Most of the time, we feel like we need something because some people will take pre-workout and they'll go a little shaky. They get like a little anxious. But for me, if I take pre-workout, dude, it's like I'll be doing too much.
Yeah.
But what has really helped me as far as a way to maintain strength is coffee in the morning. When I get up, take care of my morning routine, drink coffee before I hit the gym. Dude, before I would get in the gym, the coffee has synced into my blood. Everything is like really flowing.
Right.
And it helps. It helps to improve my strength. Also, some mornings I have to eat a little breakfast before I hit the gym.
Right.
Some people want to see cannot do that because maybe their bodies are not accustomed to it. But whatever works for you. Creatine works, coffee works, a little breakfast, something works. Something that is not gonna make you feel like you want to throw up. Because if you eat heavy breakfast and you go do a deadlift, dude, probably will pass out or puke or something like that. So with you personally, what do you feel like it's some like one of the habits, or it could be just a couple outside of the discipline, the routine, and all that? What is something that has really helped you, or you've shared with your friends that has been some really important habits that you can say will be helpful for a person to improve strength?
That's one of the things I say is preparation. Like preparation. We talk about meal planning, we talk about that kind of stuff. But I say even to the simplest thing, if you want to wake up early in the morning and you move slow, take your clothes out the night before. Pack your gym bag.
Right.
Be prepared, you know what I'm saying? How do you not leave your headphones in the house? Leave them in the car.
Right.
Stay prepared, stay ready, you know what I'm saying? Because if you already ready, you ain't got to get ready, right?
Exactly.
So like being prepared, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the ways I find that increase my habits in the gym. And like I know you said outside of discipline, but the discipline, man, like because that's how I'm really trying to live my life in 2023 is discipline. Like, am I disciplined? Have I been disciplined enough to hit my goals that I've wrote out on my board? Have I been disciplined enough to get up every morning? Have I been disciplined enough to not eat out? You know what I'm saying? Like, we talk about discipline. We got to be disciplined, man. That's the moral of the fucking story. Like, you got to be disciplined so that way you can see your results, see the gains, right? That's how you really going to see the strength.
Right.
The discipline to even stay the course and be like, all right, I'm not going to go in there and just throw 500, 300, 400, my max on the bar, right? I'm going to stay disciplined to learn how to lift properly, have the right techniques, learn proper form, right? Understand what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, right? Breaking down a lift, like if I want to, if you're a regular person and you do want to do power cleans, instead of just like, we're in this age where we can literally look up everything.
Right.
Instead of just going in the gym and being like, oh, I'm just going to do power cleans. It takes no discipline to just try to do it and not do it, right? But it does take the discipline to actually get on the computer and like, I'm going to mentally break this thing down and see and go step by step and learn and teach myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I say preparation, but I honestly would say discipline has been my biggest thing. And especially this 2023, the reason I feel good about myself and doing the stuff I'm doing is because I've been disciplined to like put myself in that position. Not give myself an excuse of, oh, I'm a military vet, I can't get a lot of sleep, I'm gonna go to sleep at 12. I'm a military vet, I can't get a lot of sleep, I'm gonna go to sleep at 10.
Right.
I'm gonna wake up at 4 feeling rejuvenated because I only got 6 hours sleep versus 4 hours sleep. You know what I'm saying? I want to lean up a little bit while gaining weight. I'm gonna stop eating out. I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna put vegetables on my plate. I'm not just gonna have carbs and meat. That kind of stuff.
Totally. And I totally agree with everything that you just said, because with being a trainer, that's one of the biggest things that I try to speak with clients about a lot, because it's so much. There is so much you can do when you're already in the gym. But before you get there, the preparation to get there, the night before, what happened the night before is really gonna really direct the energy that you have for that next morning, that you know that, okay, I'm going to be hitting the gym around this specific time. That discipline is a key factor, because I feel like that will really improve people's strength a lot in so many different ways, even outside of the gym, even in their regular life, in their regular jobs, because a lot of people get to their job and they're like, dude, I am so tired, but when you look into their record, they went to bed so late that, the sleep is not there, because people don't understand, like, sleep does a lot to your body.
Oh yeah.
And if you really don't allow your body to gain that amount of sleep, that your body can feel rejuvenated the next morning, you're going to have a very shitty energy, your shitty mood, everything is going to be shitty the next morning. So that's the big factor. And guys, if there is anything that you will get from this conversation that we both shared and had, is the discipline that you need, the discipline to be able to prep before, the discipline to take supplements that can help you improve your strength. Then there is a lot of things we've shared in this episode that will help you guys gain that strength that you need to be able to max out your performance in the gym. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was a very in-depth conversation, just diving into different things that can help you guys gain strength in the gym. If you guys had any questions, make sure you drop them in the comments. Also, go follow. Okay, drop your Instagram again.
Instagram, it's _Malc. That's ITS_Malc. Go follow, man. It's fun. It's inspirational, motivational.
Solid. All right, guys. I hope you guys. I hope this conversation brought some value. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was really exciting to be able to sit with Malcolm, to tap into his brain and things that he is known from, coming from a different background, and we're just having a very authentic conversation, guys. So make sure you follow, make sure you subscribe, and if you have any questions, drop them in the comment below, guys, and we'll see you in the next episode. Peace.
Peace.